Oh, wow. Hell is Not Eternal Torment, Part 3. Y'all, as I'm breaking down Revelation, I'm going to give y'all like a good hour and a half complete Revelation A to Z. Today I was breaking down chapter 19, which probably has more layers than even chapter 11 does, where it kind of goes back and forth and just kind of takes you all over the place. Do y'all remember when we did part 1, part 2 of Hell is Not Eternal Torment? And I showed you that they encompass the camp in Revelation 20, which this is judgment. This is the judgment. And I showed you later the judgment later on, also the second death. Remember, Satan is loosed out of his prison. He goes and deceives the nations in the four corners, Gog and Magog, and I told you that they encompassed the camp. They surrounded Israel. Then fire came down and devoured them. That is the second death of all the saints. But then the devil, he doesn't get hell. They get the torment day and night forever and ever. The rest, it tells the same story again, and it calls it the second death. They get hell because hell is the grave. Satan doesn't get the grave. Those that take the mark don't get the grave. Remember, because they are actually going into the human bodies, and that's how they get torment day and night forever and ever. That's how the fallen angels get their torment, by going into, remember, so like it was in the days of Noah. What was the days of Noah? The Nephilim, fallen angels, having sex. Just watch parts 1 and parts 2. Okay, go back and watch it. But this is part 3. Well, guess what? When I was breaking down the chapter before it, 19, it tells the exact same story again. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought the miracles before him, which deceived them that had received the mark of the beast and that worshiped the image. These were cast alive into the lake of fire and brimstone. Same story. Same story. It's in chapter 19, verses 19 and 20. And the same story is told in chapters 19 and 20. This is the story in chapter 19. Now you go to verse 20, it's the same story. And they went up on the breadth of the earth and encompassed the camp of the saints about the beloved city, and fire came down from God out of heaven and devoured them. Again, I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. Go to chapter 20. Satan is loosed out of his prison and shall go and deceive the nations which are in the four corners of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is the sand of the sea. This is the same battle. Chapter 19 and 20 is the same thing told again. Chapter 20, 7, 8, 9, 10. The beast and the false prophet is in 2010. The beast and the false prophet is in 1920. It's the same stuff. It's just worded and told in a different way. Fuse them together, and that's the reality of what will be taking place. All right. Love y'all.